berkomitmen mencetak generasi terampil di bidang kesehatan, bisnis, dan teknik. Untuk mencetak tenaga kerja yang terampil di bidang kesehatan, bisnis, dan teknik tersebut, Fakultas Vokasi membuat suatu kurikulum di mana teori 60% praktek. Praktek banyak dilakukan di berbagai industri yang ada di Indonesia, bahkan di luar negeri. Dengan praktek yang di berbagai macam industri, dunia kerja, dan dunia usaha, ini akan menunjukkan bahwasanya mahasiswa Fakultas Vokasi nanti benar-benar mempunyai pengalaman, mempunyai kompetensi yang langsung dimiliki karena mereka langsung ada di dunia kerja dan industri. Di sisi yang lain, Fakultas Vokasi mengadakan berbagai macam tempat, berbagai macam sarana prasarana yang ada di Universitas Erlangga. Sarana prasarana itu diantaranya adalah ada rumah sakit Universitas Erlangga, ada Institut Tropical Disease, ada berbagai macam seperti gedung kuliah bersama yang ada di kampus A, ada di kampus B, maupun ada di kampus C. Semuanya ini adalah upaya untuk menunjang, untuk membuat Fakultas Vokasi dalam mencetak generasi tenaga kerja yang terampil untuk di masyarakat.
Permisi, apakah suara saya terdengar dengan jelas?
Jelas, Mbak.
Baik, oke. Before we start, ya gimana?
Suara saya juga jelas ya, Mbak ya?
Jelas, alhamdulillah. Okay. So before we start the event, I would like to give a few reminders to all the participants to turn on camera and use the virtual background if possible, because we will be starting the event in a few minutes. And also, please rename your Zoom's name following the format name _ institution. Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our today's event, the day 2 of Get to Know About Indonesian and Cross-Cultural Heritage, or shortly we can call it as Geratih, that is held by Traditional Medicine Students Association, Universitas Erlangga, Indonesia. My name is Faradila, and I will be your master of ceremony for the next couple hours. First, I would like to start off by expressing my heartfelt thanks to all of you for taking the time to join us today. Your participation is greatly appreciated, and we are so glad that you could be here with us today. I would also like to read some of rules that all participants need to pay attention during the event. Okay, so number 1, during the webinar and workshop, participants must join the Zoom meeting no later than 15 minutes before the event starts. And during the event, participants should turn on the camera and mute speakers. And please also rename your Zoom by full name _ institution. Participants also are required to listen well during the event. Participants are prohibited from making noise or disturbing crowds during the event, and participants are also required to follow the event in an orderly, calm, and peaceful manner. And participants who want to ask questions, please raise hand or write in the chat column that is already available on the Zoom. Certificate will give to the participants who has completed the presence of our webinar and workshop series yesterday, tomorrow, and upcoming 1 week more. The attendance link will be attached via the chat column on Zoom by the committee. Matters that have not been regulated in the code of conduct will be regulated as the event progresses. So, before we come to the main session, let me deliver the structure of the event today. So first, of course, will be the opening, and followed by singing Indonesia Raya and Himne Erlangga. And comes to the first main session, which is the webinar of Introduction to the Traditional Medicine Group, or so. And next will be the workshop of the demonstration on what have been presented before. And after that, we will have Q&A session and time to break. And after break, the agenda will be continued to the second main session with the topic of Introduction to the Spa and Beauty Treatment Rituals of Batimu, followed by the demonstration of it. So after giving the material, there will be Q&A session, and finally photo session. So now we will move to the next agenda, which is singing the national anthem of Indonesia Raya and Himne Erlangga. We may begin to start now.
Dari engkau
All right, now I would like to invite all the guests and participants to turn on the camera because we will have a group photo session together. For the committee, and can set to prepare the documenting, and I would like to count together for each slide. All right, so I'm going to start on the first screen. On the count of three, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so move to the second screen. I will count on the count of three. 1, 2, and 3. Next screen, be ready. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I think that's all that we got. Before going to the main event, let's have a glimpse of what this event has provided for us through a teaser video that will show the richness of Indonesian culture and cross-cultural heritage. The committee may play the teaser video now. Okay, so it's like we have some kind of trouble to the connection. Please kindly wait until it's fixed.
For human beings who have been friendly since they were little, so the bond and the existence of respect for the many cultural differences. They present and demonstrate the highest level of tolerance and mutual respect from every cultural background within them. Tuina is one of the ancient massage techniques of China that is believed to be the oldest medical method in China. The Tuina massage technique gives stimulation to the body so that the chi energy is balanced using the same principle as acupuncture. Javanese massage or Java massage is one of the most popular types of traditional massage in Indonesia. Java massage is known as one of the most effective forms of traditional medicine to relieve stress and muscle tension. Java massage is also considered a form of holistic therapy that can improve health and balance of the body. Madura people know the philosophy of Sran Asran to describe beauty and Maradin Robe Babagus Salera, which means embellishment. From this, Madura typical self-care ritual was born the body care that was originally used as a method of healing and traditional medicine. If the Java people are in the middle of the treatment, then the Madura people know him by the name of So-Oso.
All right, so now we're going to proceed to our main event. The first topic that our speaker will deliver is an introduction to the traditional Madura scrap or so. It definitely sounds right, sounds interesting, right? But before we start, we may have to get to know our today's moderator first. Okay, so Miss Edith Purhito graduated from Universitas Erlangga Bachelor of Public Health Science. She also had the chance to take a diploma in acupuncture before continuing her studies at the Faculty of Medicine, University of Glasgow, Scotland, United Kingdom. Graduated with merit or distinction honors, Edith took the opportunity to work in the food industry in Glasgow before deciding to return to Indonesia. Having worked as a junior consultant at WJP Management Consultant for several years, Edith then started her career as an educator at the University of Erlangga Traditional Medicine Study Program as a non-permanent lecturer, as well as become a research assistant staff at the Institute of Tropical Disease joint cooperation with Kobe University in CRC Edith. All right, without further ado, please welcome our incredible moderator, Miss Edith Frederica Puruhito. Good morning, Miss Edith.
Good morning, Miss Faradila. How are you today?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm really excited to meet everyone over here.
Wow, so glad to hear that. Okay, so now Miss Edith is here, and I will just hand the event over to Miss Edith. Miss Edith, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Faradila. Okay, everyone, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, our beloved student from Indonesia and from other countries as well. So today is our second day for Geratih program. Yesterday, we flew to Java and also Bali Island to learn Javanese massage and also Balinese massage. So today, we will go to Madura Island and then moving on to Kalimantan Island. So first, we will meet our first, sorry, there is something going on in my laptop. Wait for a second. Okay, so I will introduce you for with our first speaker today. We're moving on to the Maduranese therapy, I think. So I will introduce her to Mrs. Nuurul Hidayati Agustin. Good morning, Mrs. Nuurul.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm Miss Ed.
It's our pleasure to have you here. Allow me to introduce you first to our students today. Will that be okay?
Baik, Miss Edith.
Yeah.
Saya akan menggunakan bahasa Indonesia ya.
Yeah, sorry. I will introduce you first. Will that be okay? Saya akan memperkenalkan diri Ibu Nuurul terlebih dahulu.
Okay.
Will that be okay? So, Mrs. Nuurul Hidayati Agustin, she has completed her study in Universitas Negeri Malang, Bachelor of Education in 2019. And she also has a three profession. Everyone, three profession. It's really awesome. So she also a teacher in the high school. She also becoming an entrepreneur, a businesswoman. She owned her spa. The name is Saliha Facial and Traditional Spa, and she also run an Amway business as well. During 2015 until 2017, within 3 years, she already achieved some achievement as the best teacher performance, and also received this achievement from East Java province. So very nice teacher. Okay, so she also joined some community to berbagi relawan inspirasi or inspiration. I think relawan inspirasi, and also Sumenep Tempo Dulu. sorry, I think it's too small. So without further ado, please welcome Mrs. Nuurul Hidayati Agustin. So Ibu Nuurul, bisa dimulai kalau memang in bahasa that will be okay. Saya akan mencoba membantu untuk translate.
Baik, terima kasih. Selamat pagi, salam sehat dan bahagia bagi yang saya hormati Ibu Edith Redika Buhito sebagai moderator, kemudian kepada mahasiswa dan mahasiswi yang ada di Indonesia dan juga mancanegara. Salam kenal, saya Nuurul Hidayati Agustin. Terima kasih, Bu. Baik, perkenalan sudah, mungkin bisa langsung tunjukkan slide saya untuk memulai. Mohon maaf, saya izin sebentar karena bayi saya sedang menangis untuk mengkondisikan sebentar ya Mbak ya.
Oke, siap Bu Nuurul. Okay, we will be waiting for a while for Mrs. Nuurul to prepare. She will deal in bahasa. I will try to translate it in English. So don't worry, everyone. The PowerPoint presentation also will be in English. And if you've got any question or any inquiries, you can try to make notes first, and then we will have the question and answer after the presentation.
Baik, terima kasih Ibu Edith ya, saya panggil Ibu Edith.
Ya, ya Ibu.
Baik, kita mulai. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Di sini saya akan menjelaskan terkait So-So. Jadi So-So itu dikatakan sebagai warisan budaya Madura. Nah, So-So ini merupakan bahasa atau berasal dari kata mosoy. Kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia itu berarti membersihkan. Nah, sedangkan So-So ini merupakan kata benda untuk membersihkan sesuatu. Oleh karena itu, dalam bahasa kami, lulur itu dikenal dengan istilah So-So atau barang yang membersihkan tubuh seperti itu. Nah, sebelumnya saya akan terlebih dahulu bagaimana So-So ini sehingga dikatakan sebagai warisan budaya di Madura. Baik, slide kedua, Mbak. Ada 3 hal mengapa So-So ini dikatakan sebagai warisan budaya. Jadi yang pertama, karena So-So ini merupakan jati diri Madura, khususnya keluarga keraton. Kalau dikatakan kapan dimulai, nyaris tidak ada sumber tertulis. Saya sempat mengkaji, ingin menuliskan terkait So-So ini, namun kalau dilihat dari segi sejarah, ini tidak ditemukan kapan dan siapa yang memulai pertama kali. Namun jika dikaji sejarah bahwa semenjak adanya keraton di Sumenep ini, nah ini bisa terlihat bahwa budaya ini mulai dihidupkan bagi istri-istri para raja yang kemudian dilanjutkan hingga saat ini oleh keturunan keraton seperti itu. Nah ini yang membuat akhirnya menjadi jati diri manusia. Bahkan dalam sumber lisan ini menjadi lagu, dijadikan lagu dalam di dalam budaya kami. Jadi nama lagunya itu tentang wanita Madura. Bagaimana di dalam lagu tersebut diceritakan bagaimana kulit wanita Madura, kemudian bagaimana tingkah wanita Madura. Di sana sampai menjadi bahasa membumi bagi masyarakat Madura. Waktu itu walaupun sekarang kami rasakan mulai memudar. Itu yang pertama. Kemudian so-so ini diwariskan secara turun-temurun. Jadi hanya beberapa keluarga keraton yang sampai sekarang mempertahankan so-so ini ada. Nah, di sini oleh karena itu kami kebetulan sekali saya adalah juga guru sejarah dan saya berencana bagaimana pada waktu itu berencana menghidupkan bagaimana ritual kecantikan Madura yang sudah ditradisikan itu tetap terawat walaupun bukan keturunan keraton. Nah, oleh karena itu saya di sini bahkan bekerja sama dengan keluarga keraton 10 tahun. Di sana saya juga belajar pada waktu itu belajar dan mengkaji lebih dalam terkait bagaimana agar so-so ini tetap terpelihara hingga saat ini bahkan nanti di masa depan. Itu yang kedua. Kemudian kenapa so-so ini dikatakan juga masih dikatakan warisan budaya? Karena dalam pembuatannya, oh baik, saya selesaikan per slide seperti itu ya, Mbak Sela ya. Baik, alasan yang ketiga, dalam prosesnya so-so ini sampai sekarang menggunakan lesung. Jadi ditunggu. Tidak sebanyak apapun pesanannya terkait so-so, di sana kami tetap menggunakan yang namanya lesung. Jadi ditumbuk prosesnya. Walaupun ada beberapa bahan yang ketika stok kami tidak ada, akhirnya kami memesan dari luar untuk yang akhirnya pesanan itu dalam wujud serbuk seperti itu. Jadi ada 3 poin kenapa so-so ini dikatakan sebagai warisan budaya Madura. Monggo. Saya berikan pada Bu Edith untuk mentranslate.
Alright, okay. I thought saya kira saya akan memberikan summary di akhir, tapi okay, that will be okay. Okay, everyone, all the participants. I will give an explanation in the beginning. So also treatment. It's originally from Madura Island. It's a Madura heritage traditional treatment. It's also known as one of we call the word is masoy, which means cleaning. So if you all knows the product of body scrub, so this also is the traditional Maduranese body scrub. Basically is to clean the body. There are 3 characteristics of this treatment. The first one is we present the royal family of Madura, royal family, especially for women. However, it hasn't been known when was actually started. It hasn't been written in what year, but we also in Madura also famous in Maduranese song, which telling the stories about this royal family Maduranese women. The second one, this also treatment has been passed through generation, and Mrs. Nuurul also has been collaborating with the royal family, Maduranese royal family, who has been approximately around 70 years running the royal family. And also the third characteristic of this also, the process are remained in traditional way. So all the ingredients has been used for this also. It will be processed into like powder form by a traditional way. So it didn't use any modern way. It still remain using the traditional way. Saya rasa cukup, Ibu Nuurul. You can continue.
Baik, terima kasih. Dilanjutkan, Mbak, untuk slide berikutnya. Perawatan tubuh Madura dengan so-so ini merupakan perawatan tubuh dengan memberikan relaksasi panca indera secara holistik dengan menggunakan berbagai ramuan berkhasiat dari alam. Kenapa saya mengatakan memberikan relaksasi panca indera? Jadi ini melibatkan 5 panca indera kita. Jadi yang pertama, ketika di sana dikatakan menggunakan mata, mereka dulu para wanita Madura, khususnya para putri Madura, itu mereka membuat sendiri sehingga mereka melihat, mereka memastikan bahwa bahan-bahan yang digunakan dengan menggunakan untuk membuat so-so ini itu benar-benar dipastikan semuanya benar. Itu yang pertama. Nah, ketika sekarang tidak mungkin kami membuat langsung ya, ketika dalam melayani klien, hal yang kami pertahankan agar klien memastikan bahwa bahan yang digunakan tetap alami. Jadi bahan yang sudah kami siapkan dalam bentuk bulatan-bulatan kecil, kami menginformasikannya, jadi kami menyatukannya itu di depan klien, sehingga klien merasakan bahwa wow, ini benar alami. Itu yang pertama. Itu dari segi panca indera. Kemudian dari segi dari indera pembau, di sini mereka akan merasakan langsung, kami para wanita Madura, ketika tiga so-so ini, yaitu so-so koning, so-so pote, dan so-so celang atau kamoriten, dicampurkan menjadi satu, itu memiliki aroma yang khas. Dan ini membuat rileks seperti itu. Ini dari segi pembau. Nah, kemudian kalau dari indera peraba, kan satu kali pengaplikasian itu sudah terlihat before afternya. Bagaimana ketika mereka sebelum dan sesudah melakukan treatment dengan so-so. Nah, sehingga itu bisa dirasakan langsung oleh wanita Madura atau oleh wanita siapapun yang menggunakan lulu so-so seperti itu. Dan tentunya bahan-bahan yang digunakan itu semuanya alami tanpa bahan pengawet. Seperti itu, Ibu Edith.
Okay, baik, Bu Nuurul. Okay, moving on to this slide, everyone. So again, this so is Madura's body care, which focus for holistic relaxation. And this also treatment are using the natural ingredients and focus on the 5 senses. So there are also 3 types of so-so. Ms. Nuurul will explain it later on. So these 3 types also, if we use the mixture of these 3 types for the sense of a smell or aroma, it will give the specific aromas based on this mixture of 3 types. And also for the sense of touch in our skin, it will directly, you will feel very comfort, and you will feel your skin will be like moisturized very well. Sudah, Bu Nuurul, bisa dilanjutkan.
Okay. Pengaplikasian so-so dilakukan secara turun-temurun dan berkala, di mana pada waktu itu wanita-wanita Madura mereka melakukannya secara kepatuhan kepada sesepuh mereka agar tampil cantik secara alami. Nah, jadi jika dirunut pada waktu itu bagaimana bentuk kepatuhan, mereka tidak pernah mempertanyakan apakah khasiatnya, tapi mereka yakin bahwa sesepuh mereka itu pasti akan memberikan yang terbaik kepada keturunan mereka, khususnya wanita. Jadi bagaimana wanita diagungkan, wanita Madura kala itu diagungkan oleh dengan menggunakan sebuah lulur yang dikenal dengan so-so, sehingga mereka tampil sempurna baik sebelum dan sesudah menikah nanti, seperti itu. Nah, namun ketika kita teliti, ternyata luar biasa khasiat yang dirasakan. Nah, ini saya mengkajinya, mohon maaf sebelumnya, slide sebelumnya, Mbak. Jadi ada 3 hormon. Ada 3 hormon yang di sini bisa kita dapatkan. Jadi ketika setelah pasca melakukan pengaplikasian SOSO, di sana terasa bahwa wanita-wanita yang kami layani pada masa kini, mereka merasa percaya diri. Mereka merasa percaya diri, terlebih mereka melihat bagaimana sebelum dan sesudah melakukan treatment SOSO ini. Nah, sehingga dan itu ternyata bisa memunculkan hormon endorfin. Mereka merasa bahagia, mereka merasa percaya diri. Nah, akhirnya kami menemukan seperti itu, bahwa jika dulu para wanita Madura, mereka berkenan dengan sukarela melakukan perawatan SOSO secara berkala karena kepatuhan. Namun wanita-wanita sekarang itu perlu diberi edukasi. Kenapa penting melakukan perawatan khususnya SOSO yang dilakukan dan ditradisikan oleh masyarakat Madura kala itu. Selain itu karena di sini juga ada kombinasi massa seperti yang dijelaskan oleh narasumber kemarin, ternyata benar bisa mengurangi hormon kortisol. Emosi seorang wanita pasca melakukan layanan dengan SOSO ini, mereka emosinya terkendali, mereka sudah bisa berpikir lebih jernih, mereka sudah bisa beraktivitas dengan kualitas yang luar biasa. Dan ternyata juga itu bisa meningkatkan jumlah limfosil, di mana jumlah limfosil ini bisa meningkatkan kekebalan tubuh. Jadi jika saya membandingkan wanita Madura dulu melakukan perawatan tubuh dengan SOSO itu karena kepatuhan, wanita Madura sekarang itu butuh edukasi kenapa penting melakukan perawatan SOSO. Begitu Ibu Edu.
All right. Okay. So, all participants, we're moving on to how the application of this SOSO. So this SOSO should be used in periodically. So all women used like years ago used to be using this body treatment regularly. So the compliance of using this body treatment is very important. And after the treatment, these women will feel more comfort, they increase their self-confidence as well. And by searching how this might happen, because of this treatment, it might stimulate some hormones. Over here, we also can see this also application might help to stimulate the endorphin hormones, which will makes you feel relaxed and also feel happy as well. And it also stimulates the hormone of cortisol, so it will give or it will help to reduce the stress, and also it helps to increase the lymphocyte production, which means within this increasement of lymphocyte production, we also will have increasing in our immune system. That's why, like years ago, all the women or the royal family women, they can have a very healthy body during the years. Sudah Ibu bisa.
Monggo Mbak. Slide berikutnya, oke. Baik, saya akan menjelaskan bahan-bahan yang digunakan SOSO. Jadi SOSO ini ada 3 yang digunakan oleh wanita Madura. Yang pertama ada yang namanya SOSO kuning, yang kedua SOSO kuning atau kuning karena nanti warnanya akan berubah menjadi kuning. Kemudian SOSO pote yang kemudian bahasa Indonesianya itu adalah putih, dan yang terakhir SOSO celeng karena warnanya hitam. Jadi diambil dari warna yang akan mendominasi pada lulur tersebut. Nah, ada beberapa bahan yang digunakan dalam SOSO kuning. Yang pertama itu adalah kulit telur ayam. Nah, kulit telur ayam di sini ini menghasilkan kalsium karbonat di mana untuk mengatur pigmentasi kulit dan mencerahkan kulit sehingga sosok toning ini akan menjadi scrub nantinya. Karena kemudian yang kedua di sana ada temulate di mana mengandung antioksidan menyambarkan noda hitam. Jadi ketika ada bekas luka ini bisa dilakukan dan kemudian mampu memberikan relaksasi. Karena dari sekian bahan dari soosokoni ada dua aroma yang mendominasi, yaitu temulate dan jeruk purut seperti itu. Berikutnya itu adalah temulawak. Nah, temulawak ini melembabkan kulit dan mengencangkan kulit. Dan yang kemudian di sini adalah kencur, itu untuk menyamarkan tanda-tanda penuaan dini pada kulit. Jadi masyarakat Madura tempo dulu itu sudah berjuang bagaimana akan mempertahankan kulitnya untuk tetap kencang. Sehingga faktanya kalau dilihat wanita-wanita keturunan keraton yang sampai sekarang tetap melakukan perawatan setiap minggunya usia 70 tahun itu masih terlihat kencang dan bahkan mereka terlihat bugar seperti itu. Nanti akan dijelaskan lebih lanjut di akhir slide. Nah, dan jeruk purut, nah di sini juga mencegah penuaan karena antioksidannya tinggi dan mampu menenangkan kulit yang mengalami iritasi sekaligus sebagai aromaterapi. Dan yang kemudian itu adalah tepung beras. Di sini tepung beras mengangkat sel-sel kulit mati, kemudian mengatasi selulit, di mana biasanya wanita-wanita yang pasca melahirkan ini terkadang muncul ya, dan mampu mengecilkan pori-pori. Begitu, Bedi.
Okay, so everyone, this treatment, there are three types of so body treatment. The first one is what we call so koning, or in Bahasa is kuning, and in English is blue because it gives more to yellow coloring. And then the second one is pote, which means more to the color is more to white. And then the third types is what we call cheleng. So the first type of sooso, this is what we call sooso koneng, was made from several ingredients. Mainly, we use chicken eggshell, which are very good for regulating our skin and also help to brighten the skin because of the calcium carbonate. And then the second one is what we call temulate. This is very high antioxidant and also will it's quite important for ladies over here. It will eliminate the scars or the spots. So if you like a skin rash, or if you got some body skin that have dark spots, so this temulate will help to eliminate scars. The third ingredient is temulawak, which helps to hydrate and also lighten the skin. The next one is what we call tincture. So this also helps for reducing the process of becoming aging, or it will help to rejuvenate our skin as well. The next one is jeruk purut, or similar as lime. So this jeruk purut also high in antioxidant and also might help for irritation skin. Will also good for eliminate the scars as well. And the last ingredients is rice flour. So it will also eliminate cellulite and also minimizing our skin pores.
Baik, selanjutnya soosopote. Soosopote atau pote lulur putih seperti itu ya. Nah, untuk soosopote ada beberapa bahan. kurang lebih hampir sama, namun ada beberapa yang berbeda. Jadi saya akan bacakan ulang. Yang pertama, bahan yang digunakan itu adalah kencur, di mana tadi sudah dijelaskan bahwa kencur itu untuk menyamarkan tanda-tanda penuaan dini pada kulit. Kemudian juga ada jeruk purut, di mana di sini dengan antioksidannya yang tinggi mampu mencegah penuaan, bahkan menenangkan kulit yang sedang iritasi. Dan tentunya jeruk purut ini memberikan aromaterapi yang khas. Nah, bahan yang membedakan ini pada dua bahan ini yaitu kayu cendana dan akar kelembak. Nah, kayu cendana di sini mengandung minyak angin yang membantu menyerap akibat terbakar matahari. Ini mungkin kalau wajah itu nanti pada SPF itu sendiri ya, jadi melindungi kulit, kayu cendana. Berikutnya akar kelembak. Nah, di sini mempercepat penyembuhan luka pada kulit. Dan berikutnya yaitu tepung beras, mengangkat sel-sel kulit mati, mengatasi selulit, dan mengecilkan pori-pori. Seperti itu, gue.
So the next type of so'oso, the second one, is what we call so'opote. We already have mentioned earlier because the color is different. The so'oso koneng color is yellow, and this one is more to white color. Some of the ingredients are similar, like kencur or kurkuma, and also jeruk purut or lime. And also rice flour, but there are two ingredients that are different. One is kayu cendana, or usually sandalwood. This sandalwood is also contain some natural oil, or it can help also to brighten our skin, especially if our skin has been exposed as a skin rash or exposed by the sun. So it will help to rejuvenate skin as well. And the second one is akar kelembak or kelembak root. These ingredients will accelerate the wound healing. Boleh dilanjut.
Berikutnya yaitu pada so'oso celeng atau yang dikenal dengan kamurigan.
Next slide, please.
Next slide, Mbak. Oke. Untuk so'oso celeng atau kamurigan, nah ini ada dua, lebih sederhana kandungannya, bahan-bahannya daripada so'oso pote dan so'oso koni. So'oso celeng atau kamurigan ada dua bahan ini. Pertama menggunakan ketan hitam. Nah, ternyata ketan hitam itu mengandung protein peptida yang mengandung antioksidan, di mana membuat kulit itu lebih halus. Nah, kemudian jeruk purut ini sendiri, karena jeruk purut merupakan bahan dasar, bahan yang dibutuhkan oleh ketiga so'oso yang dilakukan oleh pramu so'oso itu sendiri. Nah, jeruk purut ini mencegah penuaan karena antioksidan, selain juga memberikan aromaterapi yang khas dan mampu menenangkan kulit yang mengalami iritasi.
Okay, the third types of so'oso is what we call so'oso celeng, or usually known as kamuridan. This so'oso celeng only use two ingredients. The first one is black glutinous rice, which also help to give our skin more smooth because of the high antioxidant. And also the second one, we still use jeruk purut or kind of lime, which prevent the aging process, and also will help to eliminate the scar to the irritating skin, and make the skin become healthier. and also give some aromatherapy or specific aromas.
Baik,
Boleh dilanjut, Ibu?
dari 3 soal tadi, akhirnya dipilih menjadi manfaat secara umum, khasiat secara umum, baik Soosokoning ini fungsinya itu untuk membersihkan daki, membersihkan kotoran-kotoran yang menempel pada tubuh kita yang tidak bisa langsung dibersihkan dengan mandi. Nah, sedangkan Soosopote itu untuk mencerahkan kulit. Dan yang ketiga, kamurikan ini untuk menghaluskan. Sehingga ketika dilakukan treatment dengan Soos ini, ketiga khasiat tersebut akan langsung dirasakan oleh setiap wanita yang mendapatkan pengaplikasian dari Soos ini. Seperti itu, Bu Edith.
So based on these 3 types of Sooso, we've got some general benefit using these 3 types. The Soosokoning will mainly clean our body because we know every day the body will produce some sweat as well, and we also will get influenced by the air, and then before we notice, some of the dirt might stick on our skin pores. So this also contains might help to clean our body. This also pote will help to brighten the skin. It doesn't mean that making your skin become white, but it helps to brighten the skin color. So it will looks more glowing as well. And the also telling it will help to moisturize the skin as well, so it will not feel like dry, but it will give the soothing or smoothing skin. Bisa dilanjut.
Baik, terima kasih. Adapun cara pembuatan dari Soosokoning dan Soosopote, slide sebelumnya, Mbak. Ya, adapun cara pembuatannya, semua bahan yang tadi saya berikan gambar-gambarnya, itu kami jemur. Jadi kami jemur hingga benar-benar kering. Agar apa? Karena pengawet alamiah itu adalah dengan menjemur barang-barang tersebut. Nah, itu kami lakukan. Jadi semua bahan-bahan baik Soosokoning, pote, kemudian celeng, itu kami lakukan dengan penjemuran. Itu yang pertama. Kemudian semua bahan itu ditumbuk sampai halus. Nah, itu dilakukan jika kebutuhan itu kami menggunakan lesung yang besar dan ditumbuk. Pertanyakan,
mesin
yes, mesin, menggunakan mesin untuk mudah agar waktu efisien. Nah, di sini kan bahkan ketika saya mempertanyakan dan itu menginformasikan jika kemudian terlalu banyak yang menggunakan mesin, di sana tidak ada doa. Jadi ketika menunggu, mereka melakukan doa agar wanita-wanita yang mendapatkan Sooso ini, yang melakukan treatment Sooso ini, mereka akan sehat secara lahir dan batin. Bahkan jamu yang nanti juga menjadi pelengkap untuk merawat wanita Madura, itu merupakan kesempurnaan yang utuh bagaimana agar wanita bisa sehat lahir batin dan bahkan subur rahimnya, seperti itu. Nah, saya lanjutkan terkait ini. Setelah ditunggu, nah kemudian diberi air secukupnya. Setelah diberi air secukupnya, lalu diaduk hingga rata dan dibentuklah bulatan-bulatan kecil. Kami jemur kembali setelah bulatan-bulatan tersebut, dan akhirnya setelah dikeringkan, ini kami siap disajikan. Sehingga Sooso ini berlaku untuk Sooso dan Sooso. Beda dengan kamurikan atau Sooso celeng. hitam ini proses awalnya disangrai. Jadi tidak dijemur, namun disangrai. Setelah disangrai, kemudian dicampur dengan jeruk purut yang sudah dijemur dan ditumbuk hingga halus sehingga berwarna kehitaman seperti itu. Monggo Bedit.
Okay, so we're moving on to the production process. Also pote, there are 5 steps of making this well, what we call body treatment. All the ingredients that we have mentioned earlier were dried, and this process of drying is a sunlight drying process. So they didn't use oven or whatsoever, but they used the sunlight, the traditional way of having this all ingredient become dry. The second one, all the ingredients also pounded into a fine mixture or become like powder form. And this has been done traditionally. They're not using like a grinder machine, but they're still using the traditional way of doing this pounding things. Why they did that? Because by doing this, they also they will pray that within these ingredients, it might help for all the women to increase their beauty as well as their health. And the third process is adding the water and making those mixture into paste form and try to make it mix well. And then the paste form also shape into small balls, like very small small balls shape. And afterward, we let the small balls shape to dry. And usually we also didn't use any machine whatsoever, but we just let it dry by themselves. And for also challenge, we use the black glutinous rice, and it's not sun-dried, but it's roasted. And after roasting, it will be mixed with the lime or jeruk purut and also pounded into fine powder. It's similar process as the also koneng and pote, pounding in a traditional way, not using a machine, because they by doing this pounding thing, they also try to have a prayer that will also asking that these ingredients later on can help the women to increase their beauty as well as their health.
Adapun tata cara perawatan tubuh dengan so-oso, slide sebelumnya Mbak. Yang pertama, menyiapkan semua bahan yang diperlukan, yaitu so-oso kuning, so-oso pote, dan so-oso celeng. Nah, kemudian mereka ada 2 cara, ada 2 teknik bagaimana pengaplikasinya. Bisa dilakukan satu persatu, jadi so-oso kuning, kemudian dilanjutkan so-oso pote, kemudian dilanjutkan so-oso kuning. Namun, kami ketika melayani wanita-wanita Madura masa kini, kami menggabungkannya menjadi satu agar yang pertama agar waktu efektif, kemudian yang kedua mereka merasakan langsung 3 manfaatnya sekaligus. Itu. Nah, yang diawali ketika sudah persiapan 3 so-oso ini, yang kedua itu dilakukan food ritual. Jadi di sini ada masas, di mana masasnya menggunakan jeruk purut. Nah, kita paham bahwa wanita-wanita Madura ya, apalagi dulu yang nyaris tidak menggunakan alas kaki, bahkan pun yang menggunakan alas kaki itu pecah-pecah. Nah, kita tadi sudah menginformasikan bahwa jeruk purut itu bermanfaat untuk mengatasi iritasi, sehingga jeruk purut tersebut itu kami melakukan masas hingga dengan menggunakan jeruk purut tersebut khususnya pada kulit-kulit yang pecah di bagian kaki. Nah, kemudian berikutnya setelah melakukan food ritual, Di sana klien kami itu dipersilahkan untuk mulai sehingga kami menggunakan jari dan diawali dengan menggunakan masak. Jadi kami bersihkan dulu tubuh klien dengan air dan setelah itu baru dilakukan masas. Nah, masas seperti yang sudah dijelaskan oleh narasumber kemarin, jadi kami menggunakan sebagian masas yang sudah dikenal oleh masyarakat Indonesia yang kemudian kami lakukan secara maksimal. Nah, baru setelah masas ini pengaplikasian so-so bisa dilakukan dengan dua cara seperti yang tadi saya informasikan. Bisa semuanya dan kami memilih itu ketiganya dan diaplikasikan. Nah, setelah so-so indikasikan itu ditunggu sekitar 10 hingga 15 menit agar khasiatnya bisa terasa. Dan so-so biasanya setelah manfaatnya dirasakan itu biasanya 10-15 menit so-so akan mengering dan di sana bisa dibersihkan. Nah, pembersihan ini yang pertama dilakukan dengan menggosok. Nah, setelah menggosok, baru kemudian untuk menyempurnakan pembersihan itu diberikan air menggunakan waslab seperti itu. Dan berikutnya di sini kami juga melakukan perawatan menggunakan sauna. Kami melibatkan menggunakan beberapa bunga yang khas yang ada di Sumeneb, baik juga mawar, kemudian juga kenanga. Nah, di sana untuk melakukan sauna, para klien juga mandi dengan aroma bunga tersebut dan diakhiri nanti mereka akan minum jamu khas Madura. Seperti itu.
All right. So moving on to the application of this so-so. We already learned that there are three types of so-so, the so-so koneng, so-so putih, and so-so celeng. We can apply one by one with this so-so ingredients. However, to be more efficient in time, we usually mix all together and then we will apply it all together. So the first step we will begin with a food ritual using jeruk purut or lime, and this is really good for irritated skin as well. And after that ritual, we will continue to clean the have a sauna using infused fragrant flowers, and also they can choose to have a refreshing flower bath. And to complete this treatment as well, we can use the Maduranis Jupa or the unique aromatic scents from Madura, and also completed by giving the client a specific Maduranis herbal mixture or concoction to complete this skincare. The client will send happy. Silakan dilanjut, Ibu.
Baik. Nah, ini adalah ritual terakhir yang sebenarnya tidak bisa dilepaskan dari atau perawatan tubuh Madura. Kalau so-so itu merupakan perawatan tubuh dari luar, jamu Madura itu merupakan perawatan tubuh dari dalam. Jadi dua hal ini sebenarnya tidak bisa dilepaskan. Nah, dan ini perlu kita edukasi bersama kepada wanita-wanita khususnya ingin mendapatkan kecantikan paripurna, sehat lahir batin, dan juga memiliki rahim yang subur, mereka harus mempersiapkan ini. Oleh karena itu, kami bersyukur bahwa kami bisa memberikan informasi ini sehingga wanita-wanita yang berencana untuk menikah itu kami mengedukasi bahwa sebaiknya untuk melakukan perawatan menggunakan S.Si itu dilakukan setiap minggu, layaknya putri Madura atau keraton Madura. Jadi pada waktu ketika mereka wanita Madura menikah, mereka itu bahkan selama 40 hari tidak diizinkan lihat cermin. Namun mungkin kalau sekarang tidak bisa, karena kita apalagi HP yang pasti ada kameranya dan pasti kita bisa melihat. Namun jadi selama 40 hari wanita Madura tersebut dipersiapkan bagaimana penampilan sempurna di depan suami mereka. Jadi dari secara berkala setiap minggu mereka melakukan perawatan S.Si. Kemudian setiap minggu pula mereka meminum jamu seperti itu. Nah, jamu-jamu yang khasiatnya luar biasa. Nah, saya akan menjelaskan satu jamu Madura di mana ini kaya dengan bahannya untuk jamu. Yang pertama, ini ada kulit batang delima. Di mana kulit batang delima ini mengandung alkohol dan flavonoid yang memiliki aktivitas antimikroba jamu. Nah, kemudian yang kedua ada biji pronojiwo. Nah, biji pronojiwo ini bermanfaat untuk meningkatkan stamina, memiliki asam lemak, sifat bakteri menjaga tubuh dan mencegah berbagai penyakit. Yang ketiga ini mungkin tidak asing, yaitu menjatani. Di sini untuk mengatasi infeksi jamur dan bakteri khususnya di organ intim wanita, bahkan mampu mengencangkan dan merapatkan vagina dan mengatasi keputihan. Nah, ini kenapa nanti akan banyak bahan yang digunakan dalam jamu itu untuk mengatasi keputihan. Karena wanita-wanita saat ini itu makan yang masuk itu lebih banyak makanan yang tidak dibutuhkan oleh tubuh, bahkan memberikan efek akhirnya asalnya berdampak pada yang kita suka mimpi yang itu juga sering bisa memunculkan keputihan berlebih. Karena itu jamu ini perlu dihadirkan. Salah satunya ya pada pemanjakan ini juga. Kemudian kayu secang. Kita lagi kayu secang ini menghambat pertumbuhan sel kanker. Kita pahami bahwa sekarang sudah semakin meningkat khususnya kanker rahim ya, kanker payudara. Nah, kayu secang ini salah satu manfaatnya dan ada dalam jamu Madura. Berikutnya itu adalah daun sirih. Nah, ini juga menjaga kesehatan organ kewanitaan. Kita pahami juga ketika keputihan berlebih, biasanya mohon maaf, aroma setiap melakukan treatment. Dan alhamdulillah, kan lihat bisa wanita dari 1.000 layanan sudah kami lakukan 3 tahun ini untuk mengedukasi bahwa apapun kehidupan kita pada saat sekarang, apa yang sudah diturunkan, yang diberikan oleh nenek moyang kita, terlebih itu untuk kesehatan wanita. Itu tuh, terima kasih.
Okay, so moving on to the last ritual. Actually, this so-also treatment, it was only an external body treatment. So in order to get a complete beauty and healthy condition for women, we must we must concern not only using the external body treatment, but also using the internal body treatment by having this Madura jamu or Madura herbal drinks. So there are several ingredients for this Maduranis jamu, which usually, like years ago, these Maduranis princesses they will drink or have this treatment every week, especially before marriage. So the 40 days before marriage, the so-also treatment will be given regularly once per week, as well as drinking this Madura jamu. And within that 40 days, all the princesses are not allowed to see mirror, which is really cannot be done right now. Pomegranate's stem bark, which contains alkaloids and flavonoids, which also known as antioxidant. This functioning as a microbial properties against the fungi, especially around the women's area. Next is G1, also known to boosting our stamina and also contain inositol fatty acid as well as antibacterial properties to increase the overall health and also prevent some illnesses. The next one, we also have manjakani fruit, which help to clean our body from fungi or bacterial infection in intimate area. It also helps to tighten and also firm the vagina area, as well as combating the vaginal discharge. So this manjakani fruit also might help to overcome the vaginal discharge. The next one is secang wood or kayu secang. It might help to inhibit the growth and also cancer cells. The next one, we have betel leaves, which also help to promote the women's reproductive health and also will reduce the menstruation cramp or menstruation pain or what we call dysmenorrhea. And this one, we also have turmeric or curcuma longa. It might help to boosting our immune system and also helps to reduce menstrual pain. The next ingredients, we have jungrahap, which also help to inhibit the growth or the growth of cancer cell. So it might help to prevent the cancer. Also serve as a postpartum tonic. And the last one is losari, which also help to overcome the vaginal discharge. Silakan dilanjut, Bu.
Ya, tadi sudah saya sebutkan untuk bahan-bahan ini hingga Pulau Sari, Mbak. Bisa next. Oke, ini adalah kesimpulan saya bahwa kecantikan itu bukan kabel tipis kita terlahir dari keinginan dan oleh karena itu kami hadir untuk mempertahankan budaya yang ada baik untuk wanita masa kini hingga masa depan. Terima kasih.
Okay, so this is some wisdom, some what we call like quotes of the day, because the students here are in the generation Z. So again, the quotes of today, ladies over here, you must be remembering that becoming beautiful, it's not because of you're putting all the cosmetics or very heavy makeups, but try to maintain the balance of beauty and healthy, then you can have a proper a beauty performance. Mungkin seperti itu ya, Bu Nurul?
Ya.
Ya. Okay. Thank you very much, Mrs. Nuurul, for the amazing introduction of also beauty treatment. And moving on, we're going to have a question and answer time for those of you who would like to have some question to Mrs. Nuurul. You are welcome to ask the question by typing your question on the chat box, or you can raise your hand and directly ask the question to Mrs. Nuurul. Well, you can deliver in Bahasa as well as in English. So you are welcome to deliver your question if there's anyone who would like to ask some question about so treatment. Again, you can type down your question on the chat box, or you can just raise your hand and give the question directly to Mrs. Nuurul. Okay, so before we receive some question, maybe you are still wondering what kind of question to be asked. So we will show you some video for the workshop. So please okay.
Indonesia sebagai negara yang terletak di tengah-tengah gugusan kepulauan tropis telah menjadi rumah bagi salah satu keanekaragaman budaya terbesar di dunia. Setiap sudut negara dari Sabang hingga Merauke dipenuhi dengan warisan budaya, tradisi, bahasa, dan adat istiadat yang berbeda-beda. Dalam perjalanan mengeksplorasi keanekaragaman budaya Indonesia, kita akan mengarahkan pandangan ke sebuah permadani budaya yang tersembunyi di Pulau Madura, tepatnya di Sumeneb. Sumeneb dengan sejarah dan budayanya yang unik adalah rumah bagi beragam tradisi yang menakjubkan. Salah satunya adalah lulur tradisional yang disebut so-oso. So-oso adalah sebuah peninggalan berharga dari tradisi Madura yang telah menjadi ritual kecantikan yang dijaga oleh masyarakat, khususnya keluarga keraton Sumeneb. Kedepannya kita akan mengungkap rahasia dan makna dari lulur so-oso, serta menggali lebih dalam tentang bagaimana Madura merawat dan mewariskan warisan tradisional ini. Cara pembuatan so-oso kuning. Pertama, semua bahan yang dibutuhkan dijemur agar tahan lama. Kemudian, bahan-bahan seperti kulit telur ayam, temulawak, temulate, jeruk purut, dan tepung beras ditumbuk hingga halus. Ketiga, campurkan bahan-bahan yang telah ditumbuk dengan air secukupnya hingga merata. Kemudian, bentuk campuran ini dijadikan bulatan-bulatan kecil, dan yang terakhir, bulatan-bulatan tersebut dijemur. ada proses dimulai dengan menjemur semua bahan yang diperlukan agar tetap tahan lama. Selanjutnya bahan-bahan seperti kencur, jeruk purut, akar lembak, kayu cendana, dan tepung beras juga dihaluskan. Yang ketiga, tambahkan air secukupnya ke dalam campuran bahan dan diaduk hingga merata. Bentuk adonan kemudian dijadikan bulatan-bulatan kecil, dan setelah selesai biarkan bulatan-bulatan tersebut mengering dengan proses penjemuran. Tahap yang ketiga adalah pembuatan so-oso celeng atau kamoridan. Proses pembuatan so-oso ini dimulai dengan menyangrai ketan hitam. Setelah disangrai, campurkan ketan hitam dengan jeruk purut dan tumbuk hingga halus untuk menciptakan campuran yang khas. Cara pengaplikasian so-oso pada wanita Madura. Yang pertama, siapkan semua bahan yang diperlukan, yaitu so-oso kuning, so-oso pote, dan so-oso celeng atau kamoridan. Kemudian dimulai dengan melakukan ritual kaki, yaitu masas dengan lembut menggunakan jeruk purut. Kemudian berikan waslap untuk membersihkan tubuh wanita Madura dengan lembut. Langkah berikutnya yaitu berikan pijatan menyeluruh pada tubuh wanita Madura untuk mendapatkan relaksasi maksimal. Oleskan so-oso pada tubuh wanita tersebut dengan lembut dan biarkan so-oso mengering secara alami. Gosok secara teratur so-oso yang sudah kering pada kulit dan bersihkan sisa so-oso yang masih menempel di tubuh dengan menggunakan Setelah dilakukan pembersihan pada so-oso, langkah berikutnya adalah sauna dengan berbagai bunga yang harum. Langkah-langkah pembuatan jamu, yang pertama kita mulai dengan memberikan sentuhan khusus kepada semua bahan jamu dengan menjemurnya. Selanjutnya, bahan-bahan yang telah dijemur diberi air dan dipanaskan hingga mencapai titik didih, mengeluarkan aroma alami yang menawan. Akhirnya, dengan penuh keanggunan dan keseimbangan, jamu yang tercipta siap untuk disajikan, membawa rasa segar dan kesehatan kepada siapapun yang menikmatinya. So-oso bukan sekedar perawatan tubuh biasa, namun so-oso adalah wujud dari perjalanan budaya yang mendalam, kesejahteraan sejati dan kecantikan alami, sehingga identitas dan tradisi kecantikan Madura tercermin dari generasi ke generasi.
right. That's an awesome video showing the starting process of making so-so as well as the application. So moving on to our question and answer session, we've got here 4 questions already. Ada 4 pertanyaan, Ibu Nurul. Saya sampaikan satu persatu, nggih?
Ya.
Yeah, okay, I will try to deliver one by one for all these questions. The first question is from Nurian. I think it's from Nurian. Nurin, sorry, from Nurin. In this also relaxation massage, do you only use massage oil, or when applying the also scrub, do you also massage again? Jadi ini bertanya Ibu, pada tahapan pijat, apakah juga menggunakan minyak pijat atau saat mengoleskan so-so itu juga dilakukan pemijatan?
Baik, terima kasih. Kami juga menggunakan minyak pijat. Jadi ini untuk memudahkan dan untuk memudahkan pada saat melakukan masas. Jadi ketika masas itu kami menggunakan olive oil, kemudian juga pada saat penggabungan so-so, ini selain diberi air, itu kami juga berikan minyak sebagai pelumas sehingga memudahkan untuk mengaplikasikan pada tubuh lain seperti itu. Pada pertanyaan kedua tadi barusan juga ditanyakan apakah masas saat pengaplikasian so-so. Untuk masasnya itu dilakukan di awal, jadi pada saat penggosokan terutama di sana ada penekanan. Jadi tidak hanya sekedar digosok, namun penekanan secara teratur sehingga mereka juga merasakan masas untuk yang kedua kalinya seperti itu.
Ya, baik Ibu. Saya coba translate dalam bahasa Inggris ya Bu. Okay, for Nurin, we also use the massage oil. Basically, we usually use olive oil. And when we mixture the so-so ingredients, we did not only put water on the mixture, but we also use some oil as well, or give some, adding value or adding ingredients to help us for applying these so-so ingredients to the body. The massage itself, we use the massage treatment using the massage oil. And when we apply the so-so products, we also give some pressure while we're applying those so-so treatment body scrub. Is that helping answering the question, Nurin? Well, I guess, yeah, there's no reply. Okay, the next question. Pertanyaan kedua nih, Bu Nurul. The next question from, okay, yes, thank you. Okay, thank you, Nurin. Yeah, the next question is from Karimatul Ma'arifian. So can this so-so treatment be given to women who are menstruating? Because in the series of treatment, there is massage, whereas in my area, massage is not recommended for menstruating women. Jadi begini Ibu, apakah memang so-so ini bisa diterapkan pada wanita yang sedang mengalami menstruasi? Karena menurut penanya Karimatul, ini kan tadi telah dijelaskan dalam rangkaian perawatan ada pijatnya. Sementara di daerah tempat tinggal penanya, pijat itu tidak disarankan untuk wanita yang sedang menstruasi. Gitu.
Baik, terima kasih. Untuk masas dengan menggunakan so-so, kami dari para informan yang melakukan, khususnya para sesepuh keraton, kami juga menanyakan ketika setiap minggu dilakukan dan 1 bulan itu wanita pasti mengalami yang namanya menstruasi, bagaimana dengan kondisi tersebut? Nah, jika diinformasikan, jika itu masih di awal haid, jadi 1 2-3 hari itu kurang diizinkan dalam ada masasnya di sana, sehingga yang diizinkan itu hanya mengaplikasikan dan dilakukan penggosokan atau masas ringan untuk membersihkan sisa-sisa dari so-so yang sudah kering seperti itu. Namun yang lebih ditekankan, yang tidak diizinkan itu adalah ketika ratus, khususnya ya, ketika ratus itu tidak diizinkan untuk wanita menstruasi. Jadi masih diizinkan untuk mengaplikasikan so-so pada wanita haid atau menstruasi selama di sana tidak ada proses masas yang sebelum diaplikasikan so-so seperti itu.
Okay, so I will translate it in English. So, Karimatul, so massage used also according to the information from the royal family in Madura, because this also treatment were given once per week, and well, obviously, like every month, all women might having this menstruation. So for early menstruation, especially day 1 to day 3, the massage treatment cannot be applied. So only the application also scrub only. So if the menstruation already in the more than 3 days, then the massage therapy can be also applied. Will that answer your question? Yeah, I think it's already answer the question. Okay, the next one, saya bacakan pertanyaan ketiga, nggih, Bu Nuurul. The next question from Renata. Yeah. Are there any restriction in doing so also? Apakah ada batasan dalam mengaplikasikan so ini, perawatan so?
Apakah ada batasan?
Iya.
Kalau ditanyakan apakah ada batasan, itu tidak ada. Karena oso-oso ini merupakan perawatan dari luar. Bahkan jika hamil seminggu, itu untuk para pengantin Madura dulu, itu hampir dilakukan setiap hari. Jadi, seperti itu.
Yeah. Baik, Renata, there's no restriction whatsoever because like years ago, actually this also treatment have also given like every day actually. So there's no restriction, and this is a treatment for all the ladies to get the perfect beauty and healthy condition. Okay. Lanjut lagi Bu, masih ada 2 pertanyaan lagi. Sabar ya Bu Nurul.
Monggo.
There are still 2 more questions. The next one is from Nur Arina. Nur Arina. She asked about so-so treatment. Is there any particular side effect of using it? Halo, suara saya masih terdengar?
Masih terdengar, Bu.
Ya,
Barusan kurang bagus.
Ya, apakah ada efek samping tertentu, Ibu, dari penggunaan so-so ini?
Efek sampingnya, kalian akan semakin cantik.
Jadi positive side effect ya, Bu. Okay, Nur Arina, there's no negative side effect of this treatment, so-so treatment, but you can get a very nice condition. You will feel more beautiful and more healthy. So that's the positive side effect of this so-so treatment. Okay, the next question, pertanyaan terakhir ini seperti ini. Oh, masih ada pertanyaan lagi. Pertanyaan selanjutnya nih Bu ya. Next question from Teas Rahmat Alam. I see in the video, so also Koneng and Pote were made to small balls. Is there any particular reason to it? Di dalam video tadi kan ditunjukkan bahwa mixture tadi itu so-so dibuat dalam bentuk bola-bola kecil ya Bu ya. Ada alasan kenapa dibuatnya dalam bentuk seperti itu Bu?
Baik, saya juga sempat menanyakan kenapa untuk so-so pote dan so-so koni itu dibuat bulatan-bulatan kecil seperti itu. Alasan beliau, ya informasi dari yang membuat itu keturunan bahwa karena dilakukan pengeringan secara 2 kali. Jadi yang pertama itu kan bahan-bahannya sudah dikeringkan. Nah, yang kedua kemudian ketika diberikan bulatan-bulatan kecil kemudian dikeringkan, ini merupakan penguatan dari agar tahan lama seperti itu. Sebenarnya bisa dalam bentuk bubuk bisa. Namun ketika kami coba cek ketahanan itu jauh lebih kuat kalau yang dibuat bulatan-bulatan itu bisa 3-4 bulan. Tapi ketika dalam bentuk bubuk, ini 1 bulan bisa ada perubahan warna seperti itu dan harum, bahkan lebih cenderung didekati semut. Saya kurang paham apa yang membuat manis sehingga semut itu kenapa datang ketika dalam bentuk seperti itu.
Oke. Baik. Oke, jadi ada ini ya Bu ya untuk ketahanan ya Bu.
Ya.
Okay. So one of the reason why we make this also into small balls because the first one, these ingredients were dried within like 2 processes before it been pounded. It also has been dried before, and after it's been pounded and then mixed, we have to dry it in several hours. So because of these 2 times of drying process, and then we make it into small balls, it will help for the durability. So it will more strong compared to the powder form, which if we leave it in several days, for example, it might change the color. It might also change the smell as well. And also it might also have a different like taste because when we try to make it into powder form, and some ants also will come. So again, making into small balls, it will increase the durability of its ingredients. Is that answering the question, Tess? Okay. Ya, cukup jelas kan Ibu dari semua pertanyaan-pertanyaan ini. Okay, are we still have some times for question and answer? Yeah, I think I will open the second session again if there's any more question related to the OSO treatment. I think we still got like 5 minutes. 5 minutes for question and answer. If any one of you still wondering about this OSO treatment, or is it already clear enough? Mungkin videonya tadi udah sangat jelas ya Bu ya.
Aku saya juga agak sedikit bagaimana ya untuk workshop gitu kan dengan webinar seperti itu. Kayaknya saya mau sederhana itu ya itu bisa memberikan pemahaman bagaimana langkah-langkah pembuatan yang sederhana dan wajib untuk tetap ditunggu seperti itu karena itu adalah bagian yang tidak perlu dilepaskan.
Ya, oke, Ibu, ini ada satu pertanyaan lagi dari Aida. So from Aida, the I think last question, can so-so be made by machine? If so-so is made by machine, is it still effective? Apakah so-so ini bisa diproses tadi dengan menggunakan mesin? Kalau toh memang itu diproses dengan menggunakan mesin, apakah masih bisa efektif ya Bu ya? Considering the explanation why we kept the additional processes, because while we're doing the pounding thing, we also will pray for the beauty and healthiness to the users. Begitu ya Bu ya. Jadi kan dengan proses pounding itu juga sambil berdoa begitu ya. Nah kalau misalkan mau produksi banyak nih Bu, terus kita menggunakan mesin gitu, kira-kira masih efektif nggak?
Kalau efektif, pasti efektif Bu, pasti itu. Namun saya sangat mengingat pesan dari leluhur bahwa ritual penumbukan sebanyak apapun jangan sampai hilang, karena akan ada nilai yang hilang, akan ada warisan yang berkurang, dan yang terpenting akan ada khasiat yang berkurang. Karena di sana kalian tidak akan pernah ada waktu untuk mendoakan para wanita-wanita tersebut untuk menjadi cantik sempurna seperti itu.
Oke, wah luar biasa nih Bu. Jadi memang tradisi budaya itu harus dipertahankan. Ya. Okay, so Aida, I think because this is a traditional way of treatment, so according to the ancestor, the ritual should not be eliminated. If you're asking if that treatment still be effective, yes, you can still feel the side effect, the positive side. However, again, the ritual also consists of praying while we're doing the process. We also deliver our praying for those process can be useful for beauty and also for healthy condition for the users. So Aida, oh yeah, I think Aida also will accept that, already accept that answer. Oke, saya rasa sepertinya cukup kita akhiri dari ini pertanyaan lumayan banyak loh Bu ini Bu. Luar biasa. Terima kasih ya Bu Nuurul ya. Saya coba merangkum sejenak mengenai so-so. Oke, everyone. I think we already finished our session for question and answer. So I will just wrap up a little bit. Again, this so-so treatment is originally from Madura, and this also can be also known in modern way, also known as the body scrub treatment. So this so actually is the one way of body treatment in external way. And in Madura, usually to have a complete beauty and healthy condition, we also can use the mixture of jamu merah or Maduranese herbal drink, which will good as the internal treatment. So also treatment usually been done like every week, at least once per week, usually before marriage, like years ago in the royal family. And also it will help to maintain not only the beauty, but also the women's health, especially for the reproductive area. So again, if you would like to apply this treatment, try to keep it in traditional way. Try to do it in traditional with traditional processes because we should not eliminate the traditional ritual that has been believed in many years. Seperti itu ya. Terima kasih. So thank you very much once again to Mrs. Nuurul Hidayati. Give applause, everyone. You can give the emoticon of applause. Okay, thank you so much for the new insight to all of us, a new knowledge to all of us. Terima kasih sudah memberikan pengetahuan baru untuk kami semua, terutama buat teman-teman yang memang concern tentang pengobatan tradisional, Bu. Jadi ini ilmu baru untuk kami semua. Thank you very much for this new insight and new knowledge to all of us. Oke, saya kembalikan ke M.kes pada hari ini, Miss Faradila. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Edith and Miss Nurul, for the amazing explanation. Okay, so Miss Nurul, we would like to ask you to stay in the Zoom a little bit longer because we would like also to extend our deepest gratitude for sharing about introduction of traditional Madura scrap or so. Jadi menurut kami mohon izin untuk memberikan sebuah penghargaan simbolik berupa penayangan sertifikat kepada Bu Nurul sebagai rasa terima kasih dan apresiasi kami karena telah menjadi pembicara kami di pagi hari ini. So the certificate is a symbol of our appreciation for your time, expertise, and dedication to advancing our understanding on today's material. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a lovely reaction and applause emoji to Miss Nuurul Hidayati Agustin Adianti for her remarkable presentation and for enriching our webinar with her insight. Okay, once again, thank you so much, Bu Nuurul.
Terima kasih Mbak Paradila.
Sama. Okay, so now we will have to move to the next agenda, and we will be having some kind of like a fun game for the icebreaker so that we can be a little bit fresher and also maybe less boring, okay? So, all right, please, for the committee, may share the games on the screen. All right, so the game is called Guess the Country. Next slide, please. Boleh dilanjut ke slide selanjutnya. All right, so the game is quite simple, just like the name. We should just guess what kind of country that will appear on the screen. It could be any country, maybe like Japan, China, or any random country that you guys wouldn't expect. Next slide, please. Okay, so here are some instructions on how to play the games. Our committee will share a picture that would be a clue of the country, and all the participants need to answer it through the chat column, and we will give a reward to whoever that gets it right. So remember, the first person who gets it right will be rewarded at the end of the end on September 23rd. Okay, so are you guys ready? Please give a react if you guys ready. Okay, so if you guys ready, the next picture will be, all right. We have some kind of a clue here. There is a curtain and also bamboo. Who knows what country is this? Oh, it doesn't look so hard on you to guess. Okay, someone already answers China. I think most of you answer China. All right. Okay, so let's move to the answer. Okay, so the answer is China. So China is famous with the terms of the land of the bamboo curtain. Okay, so I think all of you guess it right because it's pretty simple, right? Okay, without wait any longer, let's just move to the next picture. All right, we have some kind of tornado here. Okay, with these clues and the building, and honestly, I have no idea what the name of it, but we already have so many answer in the chat box. Okay, I think you guys already know what country is this. Okay, so without wait any longer, let's just know the answer, and the answer would be Okay, the answer is Belanda or Netherlands. Okay, don't worry if you guess it wrong. We still have so many pictures to guess. Okay, let's just move to the next picture. Next picture, please. Okay, so here we have KFC logo. Wow, now I'm a little bit hungry because of it. And we also have the words of Sam. It's getting harder, I think. Uh, what do you guys think? Which country that becomes the origin of KFC and also have the terms of Sam, or probably it means by Sam. Sam who? Maybe Sam Smith or Uncle Sam. Do you already get the clue? Oh, okay. Some of you already know the clue, okay? Let's just move to the answer. So the answer would be, okay, you guys guessed it right. The answer is America, the land of Uncle Sam. Okay, move to the next riddle, please. All right, so now we have number 3 and a lion. It's also pretty hard, I think, but I honestly have no idea what is this, but it's okay. We can try to guess. Maybe you also have the time to Google it with a keyword country of 3 lions. Okay, some of you answer it Singapore or maybe Hong Kong, Africa. Okay, is that right? We never know. Okay, let's just get to the answer, right? The answer would be, oh, the answer is the land of 3 lions, England. I think it's pretty hard, but some of you already know the answer. All right, we may take a look at the 5th question. Move to the next question. Wow, we have some money and also island. Whose money is this? I bet the money is related with which kind of country is this? And I'm sure every university student has already known the answer, right? Okay, okay, Indonesia. Okay, so the answer is. All right, so that was Indonesian money. And Indonesia is also called with the land of 1,000 islands because Indonesia has so many islands in it. Okay, let's just move to the 6th question. The 6th riddle would be, oh, what we have here. Oh, we only have one clue, guys. And I'm pretty sure it's quite obvious, right? I mean, who doesn't know which kind of tree is this? Okay. Oh, some of you answer it with Japan. Japan, okay. Most of you answer it with Japan, I think. We can only find this tree in this country, okay. Which country is this? Java. Is Java one of the countries? I think no, right? Wiwu, okay. Wiwu. Okay, let's see the answer, okay? So the answer would be, all right. So I think most of you already know the answer. I think it's pretty obvious because the land of Sakura or Sakura tree is only in Japan, okay? So next, we move to the last question. Ooh, we have 2 clues here. So there are some kind of buildings, which I don't know the name of it. And we also have gold, like, wow, okay. Come on, guys. The last question, you have to guess it right in order to get a special reward from us. And what we got here? Okay, Taiwan. Okay, Taiwan. Most of you guess it Taiwan. Why? Okay, we have gold that is shimmering, splendid, shining. Bangkok. Okay. We hasn't get the right answer. Okay, let's just guess it until we get the right answer. Okay, Hong Kong. Who else wants to guess it? Cambodia. Okay. We myself have no idea what it is, but I'm sure you guys are pretty smart to guess it. Okay, Thailand, Jakarta, Roma. Okay. Okay, so let's just take a look at the answer, okay? So the answer is, oh, the land of the Golden Pagoda by Myanmar. Okay, so I think that's the right answer, Myanmar. Okay, so I think that's all the pictures that we have. Well, give a plus or reaction to us. Yay! I think you guys kind of nailed it because some of you guessed it fast and got the right answer. And I believe that our committee has secured the winner's name that will be announced at the closing of Geratih on September 23rd, 2023. All right. So I'm pretty sure that we're now absolutely ready to move to the next session. But before going to the second topic, I think we should take a quick break first, right? So we will give you like approximately 15 minutes to break. So you can leave your laptop, but please stay in the Zoom meeting. Or you can also turn off the camera and don't forget to come back at at 11 past 25. Okay, so see you guys after break. Bye bye.
falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. I'm in love with your body.
But I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, yes, the things you don't understand. Never knew I can tame myself dancing, I can hold my hand, yeah, I can love me better than, yeah, I can love me better than you can. I can love me better, baby. Can love me better. I can love me better. You can love me better. I can love me better, baby. Can love me better.
Oh hush, my dear, it's been a difficult year, and terrorists don't prey on innocent victims. Trust me, darling, trust me, darling. It's been a loveless year. I'm a man of three fears: integrity, faith, and crocodile tears. Trust me, darling, trust me, darling. So look me in the eyes, tell me what you see. Perfect paradise, tearing at the seams. I wish I could escape it, I don't wanna fake it. Wish I could erase, make your heart believe, but I'm a bad liar, bad liar. Now you know, now you know. I'm a bad liar, bad liar. Now you know, you're free to go. Did all my dreams never mean one thing? Does happiness lie in a diamond ring? Oh, I've been asking for, oh, I've been asking for problems, problems, problems. I wage my war on the world inside. I take my gun to the enemy's side. Oh, I've been asking for, oh, I've been asking for problems, problems, problems. So look me in the eyes, tell me what you see. Perfect paradise, tearing at the seams. I wish I could escape it, I don't wanna fake it. Wish I could erase, make your heart believe, but I'm a bad liar, bad liar. Now you know, now you know. I'm a bad liar, bad liar. Now you know, you're free to go. I can't symphonies. Before all I heard was silence, a rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. Life was stringing me along. Then you came and you cut me loose. Was solo singing on my own. Now I can find the key without you. And now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. If you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. Will you hold me tight and not let go? Symphony, like a love song on the radio. Will you hold me tight and not let go? I'm sorry for your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. Will you hold me tight and not let go? Symphony, like a love song on the radio. Symphony, will you hold me tight and not let go? Symphony, like a love song on the radio. Will you hold me tight and not let go? I'm in love with the shape of you. Havana, ooh, na, na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, na, na. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Diga que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. You know I love it when the music's up, but come on, strip that down for me, baby. Now there's a lot of people in the crowd, but only you can dance with me. Cause I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. I met you in the dark, you lit me up. You made me feel as though I was enough, but I got issues. You got them too. So give them all to me, and I'll give mine to you.
Okay, so back with me. I think our time is up, and I will give you maybe like 10 seconds to prepare to get back on your position or on your seat and, and turn on the camera. All right, so I see that you guys are ready to continue to next session. Okay, so here we already have our second speaker that has joining me today. So for the second speaker, we have Miss Edith Frederica Budurito that has already become a moderator earlier, but now that she's also an incredible speaker who is also expert in her respective fields. Good morning, good afternoon, Miss Edith.
Good morning. Still morning here.
Oh, okay. I like the spirit. We're actually so excited to have you here again on the second session to learn spa and beauty treatment rituals of Batimu. So are you ready, Miss Edith?
Yes, inshallah ready.
Okay. So please, Miss Edith, the time is yours.
Okay, we meet again, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, or participants. So after again yesterday, we visited Japanese massage in Java Island, and then we learned Balinese massage in Bali Island virtually. Today, this morning, we already went to Madura Island to learn about Sooso, and now we will fly to Kalimantan Island, or usually called Borneo Island as well. So we will learn the traditional treatment from, okay, it's already, the PowerPoint already started. Okay, we will learn about this traditional treatment originally from South Kalimantan. I think it's still processing. Is it still processing, Faradila?
Yes, I think we already have some kind of problem with connection as always.
All right.
Okay, so maybe we
Don't
should
worry,
wait.
it happened everywhere. It happened everywhere, so don't worry about it.
Okay, okay. Glad to
We
hear
just
that.
wait and see. We just wait
Okay.
and see. Okay, again, so we will learn about traditional treatment from Kalimantan, or from Borneo Island, specifically from the north Kalimantan, north part of Kalimantan, what we call Batimung. Some of you might heard about it, but some of you may not. It's not very common if you go to Indonesia or other foreign people. They usually only know two kind of massage, which are Japanese massage and also Balinese massage. So I think today it will be a very special day because you can learn more about Indonesian treatment. This morning you learned about Madurani's treatment, and now this afternoon, hope you don't get sleepy or you're still full power to learn about this Kalimantan treatment, what we call Batimung. Perhaps if you've got trouble, you know, uh, I think not this one, not this PowerPoint. I think I can share my own PowerPoint. Will that be okay? Yeah, will that be okay,
Yeah, that
Miss
will be
Faradila? Ah, okay. Rahmadita already shared this PowerPoint. All right. Okay, could you please, yeah, click the slideshow. All right. So Batimung, as I mentioned earlier, it's from South Kalimantan, and it's usually known as Bajar. If we heard the word spa, yes, spa, usually all of you might think about, oh, it's only for women. Am I right? Am I right, Faradila? Yeah. Usually, if we hear the word spa, then usually people just, oh, okay, that's only for women. But no, this batimung, it's a Kalimantan traditional treatment, usually or commonly known as spa from Banjar. Banjar is one of the city in South Kalimantan. But it can be used not only for women but also for men. So don't worry, guys, everyone over here, ladies and gentlemen, it will not make you less gentleman if you have this spa banjar. It will not make you less gentleman. You are still a gentleman, okay? So you can have this treatment. We can learn more about the benefit. But first thing first, I will tell you about the history and the introduction of this batimung treatment. Next, please. All right. Oh, it's too much. The history first. The slide before. No, the slide before. Yes, this one. Okay, I'm sorry, everyone. Okay, so the history of Batimung. Again, because if we talk about tradition, then we will not forget about the historical story or even the ritual, like we learned earlier about Sooso. So again, the traditional spa, this spa Banjar, like years ago, the historical story, it was inspired by the legendary story of princess, what we call the Princess Junjung Bui, who is emerged with her enchanting beauty from a foamy whirlpool. And then she was greeted with a yellow shawl or yellow scarf or yellow clothes. So this just a story. If you want to know more about this legendary story, you can just click or try to find the story from Google and just type Princess Junjung Bui story. So you can have the whole story instead. So this is the story of what we call batimung treatment or growing as the batimung treatment. Moving on, I will introduce you some part of this batimung treatment. Yes, all right. Okay, so what is batimung treatment? Because it's not usual or it's not common words, it's not common phrase. We don't know what is batimung and who usually take this batimung treatment. So moving on, next slide, please. So what and who? These two are the common question that we get. So these two are the concept of this batimung. What is batimung? Is a beauty and health treatment. Even though we use the word beauty, it doesn't mean it's only applied for women, because beauty can also means aesthetic for our appearance as well. You may look good, not only just good outside, but also good inside. Again, so beauty and also health treatment. And originally from the city, one of the city in Kalimantan, South Kalimantan, the Banjar city or Banjar community. And this treatment actually works by circulating the hot air. So it might help to remove all the sweats from the body. So basically, the treatment is by circulating the hot air. I will explain it later on. Okay. The second concept is who, or usually the common question for who. Okay. In South Kalimantan, years ago, batimung usually done by prospective bride and groom couples. So again, not only for ladies, not only for women, but also for all gentlemen. So, like years ago, for prospective couples, bride and groom, adult women, and also adult male, female and male, when they want to get married, they usually have this treatment first. And also for adult women or young women, generally, to aim the maintaining health as well as try to reduce or even eliminate the smell of sweat. We cannot argue that every single person, we will every day, every minute, we will produce the sweat. Even though right now, right this moment, even though you're sitting in a room like with air condition, you don't feel very hot. You just feel it's nice, it's comfort, but it doesn't mean that your body did not produce sweat. Your body still produces sweat, even though you're not feel sweating. So again, this kind of sweat in each of the person have different kind of effect. Some people might have or might appear the sweat with some aroma or some smells, but the other person might not have this kind of smell from the sweat. So different person have different effect of this sweat. It also related to what kind of food that we consume, and also what kind of life or what kind of habits that we usually do, what kind of lifestyle we perform. So it based or actually it different from every person because of that kind of differences. So again, this treatment actually really good, not only maintaining health, but also to reduce or even eliminate the smell of our sweat. Our sweat. And bathing trick, we use the natural ingredients. And what are these function, these natural ingredients, especially to remove dead skin cells, and also not yet. I haven't said. Next slide. Okay. It's also functioning to remove that skin and also, not yet, and also to stimulate the new skin growth. So as before we learned earlier about the also body scrub, this batimung, it's a kind of like have the similar function, and not only having the scrub, but again, this platinum treatment usually works by circulating hot air, and it also using the natural ingredients to stimulate the skin growth and also remove the dead skin cells. Okay, you can click the next slide, please. Okay, so what is platinum all about? There are three a point, actually, the three main point of this patimung. The first one is concoction. Concoction means this patimung treatment using a mixture of approximately 16 kind of herbal ingredients. So 16 is quite a lot. Okay, so if we count 1 to 10, this batimung uses 16 kind of herbal ingredients. And some of the modification also happen, and some of the modification also put or add more ingredients on it. So approximately like years ago, based on the history, we usually use around 16 kind of herbal ingredients, such as akar wangi, temulawak, pulesari, pucuk ganti, ginseng, kaffir lime, mestoyi, fennel fruit, temu giring, clabet seeds, cloves, and some other ingredients such as galangal, laos, ilang-ilang flowers, fragrant pandan, and also Japanese cardamom. And we also can put some roses for the fresh fragrances. So again, there are quite a lot of herbal mixture in this patimung treatment. So we use concoction. The second point, it is a serious treatment. So it's not a single treatment, it's a serious treatment. So batimung is a process of a serious treatment such as a feet washing with rose water, a full body massage, timung concoction, which is rub on the body, and also we use cold jasmine powder applied on the face, and also body steam process, herbal bath, and also we put some body mask. Later on, I will explain all the steps of this Batimung series. Okay, so again, the first one is concoction. We use concoction. The second one is a serious treatment. And the third one, it has health effect, not only for appearance, like increasing our beauty, but also have a health effect. So batimung is also good for improving our circulation, especially blood circulation. Therefore, you can have a proper sleep, a good quality sleep. For those of you who have problems like insomnia or difficulties of having a good night's sleep, a proper um, a proper nice quality sleep, you can try this batimung treatment as well. So it will improve the blood circulation, so you can have a better sleep. It might also eliminate the sweat and also toxins in your body, so you can feel, like healthier, and also feel more fit. And it also can help to burn and reduce fat, which makes our body will feel more tight, and our face looks bright and also glowing. I think it's everyone's yeah. Paradila already smiled. So I think it's everyone goals to have this kind of condition, face that looks bright and also glowing. Okay, next please. So what is batimung used for? There are several function of this batimung based on some researches as well. So even though it has been passed to generation from years ago, however, our traditional health practitioners try to know or try to have some proof, scientific proof, that this Patimung treatment also can be used for several functions. The first one is desiccate the sweat. So based on semen in 1997, it's quite long ago, again, because it's traditionally passed through generation, but like years ago, people already tried to have some research about this Batimung effect. So according to Simon, using this Batimung treatment, our body become healthier because this treatment reduce the dampness. As we know, if we produce sweat quite a lot, then we will feel a little bit of dampness in the whole body, especially like in specific area. We feel the good point that our skin is moisturized by our own production of sweat. However, the dampness will increase as well. And with this batimung treatment, it might reduce the dampness condition, and also decrease the risk of having trapped wind, or what we call masuk angin in Indonesia in bahasa. So in traditional point of view, one of these dampness condition, it might become or it might lead to the imbalance condition, and then it might lead to the symptoms of becoming unwell, or becoming to feel illness. Okay, so one of the cause is because of the wind. the wind and the dampness. It might give us some condition that we might feel not well. So using this batimung treatment, it might help to reduce the dampness and also decrease the risk of having this trapped wind condition. The second one, according to Agustin in 1990, it might help, the batimung treatment might helps to reduce our body odor. So using that all 16 herbal concoctions, it helps us to eliminate the unpleasant odor, especially the body smells. If you have a very nice body aroma or body smell, it will be okay. But some of those odor or some of the smell usually become unpleasant odor. So it helps eliminating this unpleasant odor. The third one, the function of this batimung is to rejuvenate our skin by removing the the dead skin cells by opening our pores, especially the skin pores, and stimulate the growth of new skin cells. And the last one is accelerating our circulation, not only the blood circulation that we all know that the blood also carry oxygen and also nutrition to bring it all over the body. Not only to improve or accelerate the body circulation, but also improving the lymph circulation, which will remove the toxins from the body. So it might help us to have a good, healthy condition by removing all the toxin outside our body. It also may as well burning the fat tissues. This also has been done or has been proven by Dr. Siti Nur Setiawati in 2017. Okay. And last but not least, all those ingredients, the herbal ingredients that we use in batimung treatment, is the medicinal herbal ingredients, may help also eliminate some certain diseases. This is based on Shaifullah in 2010. So certain diseases are usually like the common diseases, not the heavy one. So these medicinal herb ingredients also will improve our health system as well. Okay, moving on to next slide, please. So that was the introduction of batimung treatment. The second one, we will learn about the benefit. Before, I mentioned about all the functions, but this time I will show you all the benefit, the use of traditional Indonesian herbal mixture of this batimung treatment. Next, please. Okay. Because we use 16 herbal ingredients, I will not show you all benefits, but only the three main, the three specific herbal ingredients that we use that has a special benefit to our body. So the first one, we use Kapulaga Jawa or Javanese cardamom. I mentioned earlier on these 16 herbal ingredients. One of them is Kapulaga Jawa or Javanese cardamom. Javanese cardamom has been used for treating various conditions such as digestion problems. And then it also can help reducing the heart disease risk, relieve stress, as well as preventing the bacterial infection inside or either outside. So this batimung is the external treatment. So the kapulaga itself also will be beneficial to prevent any bacterial infection in the outside of the body. So it's external uses. Okay. even though this Capulaga java or Javanese cardamom can also be used for internal uses as well. We can use it in our meals, or we can use it in traditional drink as well. For this batimung treatment, we use this Capulaga only for external uses. The next one is akar wangi. Akar wangi is an ingredient used to produce Patiferia oil. It's an essential oil from this akar wangi plant. Okay, so usually it's needed in the cosmetic production. It gives fragrance. So usually it's been used for making perfume or bath soap in cosmetic industry, because this akarwangi that produce vetiver oil, it will give a specific fragrance, very nice fragrance, and this fragrant root can be also used to repel insect, and also can be used as a vetiver concoction for both mouthwash or liniment. Liniment usually used for massage oil. Okay, and the third one is temu giring. The third ingredient is temu giring. Temu giring may help to brighten the skin or also act as anti-aging. So if all of you want to have a very nice skin, a very young look skin, you can use one of these temugiring ingredients in batimung treatment, and you can have the brighten and also glowing skin. Okay, moving on to the next slide, please. Okay, the third one. Now we're going to talk about the step of batimung treatment. There are several steps in this series of treatment, and then I think it's 7 steps. Yeah, 7 steps in this series treatment. And then we can complete this treatment by having selassie string, or what we usually known as bacillium selassie string, which can help to overcome the heartburn. Okay, so slide please. So the first step of this batimung is what we call barandam batis. Barandam batis, earlier in the previous slides, I also already told you that this ritual starts from the washing feet. So this barandam batis is the process on our feet. The feet are washed and massaged in a bath of lime leaves and also lemongrass slices. In this first stage or first step of this treatment lasts for about 5 minutes. The function is to clean our feet, kill the fungi and also bacteria, and the massage on the feet also helps to relax all the nerves. Okay. The second step is what we call cengkaruk. The cengkaruk body scrub treatment uses a scrub containing sticky rice, rose flowers, cempaka flowers, ilang-ilang, temu giring, lime leaves, citrus fruit, as well as some essential oil. Okay, this essential oil usually we use from that akar wangi that I've mentioned earlier. So again, this cengkaruk step or this cengkaruk process, we already use some mixture or combining of some ingredients. Okay, the next step is what we call baurut. This is the main role or the main step of this batimung. Using lalaan oil from green coconut juice and also babanyon oil. This both oil is used are used for massaging body using just several traditional Indonesian massage technique. Yesterday, you already learned the basic the basic massage technique such as a blue rage, or we use stroking technique, and also petrissage. Petrissage mainly using like pinching technique, and also friction. So this kind of three techniques were applied as a massage in a Ba'urut step using both oil, babanyan oil and also lalaan oil. This is based on made from green coconut juice. The next step is what we call bakasi. This step takes only about, the Ba'urut takes about approximately 50 minutes, so almost 1 hour. It's quite long enough. So Ba'urut, usually, if you are from Java, we also know the phrase urut, which means pijat, which means massage. So this Ba'urut also have the same meaning. So this process is the massage treatment. So takes approximately about 50 minutes. And the next step is bakasi, only about 5 minutes. It gives fragrant and also moisturizing the body skins with rice juice, grated ginger, and also kaffir lime. So again, kaffir lime, it's like common lime fruit. It will give some nice fragrance, very fresh fragrance. Therefore, this step, even though it's only 5 minutes, it will give some fragrance to our body and also moisturizing our skin. The next step is what we call batimung. This is the body steam process. So the body is evaporated with various natural ingredients to help opening the skin pores and also rinse the toxin and sweat, as well as eliminate our body odor. This process also only takes about 5 minutes. So it's more to body steam process. The next one, after body steam process, we will have the herbal bath process. So this herbal bath process, approximately around 15 minutes, using the mixture of steam water that we used earlier, and also some aromatic fragrances. So the batimung or body steam process for 5 minutes. The herbal bath process will take about 15 minutes. And the last step is what we call bangkal mas. Usually, this stage is specifically for the bridal treatment variant. So the body will be applied with a body mask uh, using bangkal powder and also white yellow maambur pupur, which contains this specific nutrient, which is vitamin E, which will also help to smoothing the skin, rejuvenate the skin. And this vitamin E as well, also known have the function as antioxidant. So again, the bangkal mask is what we call body mask process. So all the body will be applied by a mask using bangkal powder and also white yellow maambur pupur. Okay, so these are the 7 steps of the serious treatment of batimung. Next, please. Okay, these are the nice quotes from Mrs. Agnes Lorda Hutagalung. She is the owner of the Gaia Spa Wellness, which also part of the Etna, or what we call ethnomedicine community. Indonesia, we try to increase the awareness of using this traditional treatment. So one of the traditional treatment is batimung. Even though batimung is a local, batimung is a local wisdom. However, for to be commercialized, we don't we don't we still prefer to use these traditional processes, similar as also earlier. We still prefer to use the traditional process, even though there are like modern way. However, there are still culture and also regulation that must be obeyed. Again, ritual are part of this traditional treatment, so ritual cannot be eliminated. Therefore, as a local wisdom, even though it's nowadays it's already commercialized, but there are still cultures and also regulation that we are still need to obey that kind of ritual. Next, please. Okay, here are just some references, especially related to the ingredients that been used and have some health effect to our body. You can try to look at those kind of references of each of the herbal ingredients that we use. I think that's all from now, the introduction of Batimung. But before, I apologize because we couldn't do any specific workshop because this meeting also shared in YouTube, in our YouTube channel. So it's the audience are very general. And this Patimung process, we usually we try to keep the privacy of our client, because as you may know, with all those steps, we might, like showing like specific area of the body which is not for consumers, general consumers to see, and that's why we didn't provide any like video, or if later on maybe we have opportunity to meet face by face, and then we can have applying this Batimung process in a specific clinic or specific area. I think that's from me about the Batimung treatment. I will give it back to Faradila. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Miss Edith. Very, very interesting topic that's just discussed by Miss Edith. And I already highlight some of the main points of the spa and beauty treatment rituals of Batimung. I noticed some of the important informations that Batimung is a famous traditional spa in one of the states in Indonesia, which is Kalimantan. And Batimung apparently has so many benefits to our body, such as reducing body odor, improve blood circulation so that we can sleep better. And also, I think the most important to us ladies, it can help to refine our skin so that it could be smoother, healthier, and more glowing, of course, which is, I think that's one of the dream for most of women nowadays, right? So therefore, so many people use this as an opportunity to make a profit on it. But in order to do so, we also need to pay attention on the cultures and values in it to appreciate the history. Is that so, Miss Edith? Okay, so all right, as we come to the Q&A session, we'd like to open up to any questions you may have from what have just our speakers delivered earlier. So if you have any questions related to the spa and beauty treatment rituals of Batimung, please feel free, maybe raise your hand or just open up your microphone and directly ask to Miss Edith. Or perhaps you could also type your questions below in the chat box. And it's okay if you want to deliver your question either in Bahasa or English. We'll surely do our best to answer all of your questions. We encourage you to ask any question you have, and no matter how big or small, important or not, just as long as it's related to the topic, we will welcome all of your questions. And because we have our great speaker here who will like to share their expertise and knowledge to help you get a better understanding of the spa and beauty treatment rituals Patimu. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we already have some question from our audience in the chat box. Okay. All right. So we already have some questions here. Allow me to read the first question. Is that okay, Miss Adit?
Yes.
Okay. This is from Nurin. I would like to ask again regarding Patimu Spa. In the Bangkal powder stage or the final stage, why use and even drink basil to relieve healthiness? Does this therapy have the side effect or causing happiness? Yes, that's all the question. So maybe you could answer the question.
Okay, well, I will answer the second one first. Does this treatment have the side effect? Actually, it's just a common treatment, uh, similar as in Java Island or in Balinese Island. However, each part of this area or this province, if I may say, have different ritual, have different kind of ingredients that they use. So, but however, the Indonesian traditional treatment basically are a complete series, as I mentioned earlier. So we use also the massage, we use the body scrub, or even like in Batimu, we use the body steam and also herbal bath as a serial treatment. So the side effect itself actually not really in a negative way, but more specific to positive side effect. So it gives the body more relaxed and also become healthier as well. So again, as long as we did that treatment properly. So, for example, if you do the massage more than 50 minutes, it might not give a good effect. It might also will increase the dampness and also increase the yin, if I may say, or the cold the cold things in our body, because we open the client's body in a quite long hours. If you do the massage more than 50 minutes, then it will not very good. So you must did that treatment in a proper way, in according to the ritual way. So again, the side effect mostly to a positive side effect, not to the negative side effect, as long as we did that in a proper way. So the first question is about the drink, the basilism drink. Why in the final stage we give the drink? So as I mentioned earlier, this basilisk drink or salasih drink, it might help to overcome the heartburn, or usually in bahasa panas dalam, so internal heat inside our body. So it might help to overcome the heartburn. The heartburn. In nutrition point of view, if I may add some to it, this drink, salasih drink, it might help to control the bad cholesterol, or what we usually known LDL cholesterol levels. So it might help to control the LDL cholesterol levels, and also help to control the blood sugar level. The basil itself or salasi are very rich in a natural fiber, or what we call serat in bahasa. So a natural fiber, which can also reduce the amount of cholesterol in the blood and also help the increment of the blood sugar level, and also showing the absorption of the sugar or glucose into the blood. So Therefore, it's really good to have this drinking after the treatment. It will also again overcome the heartburn in traditional point of view, in nutrition point of view, or a conventional point of view. It also gives a good effect as the fiber, and also it might help to control both cholesterol level and also sugar level. I think that's my answer. Will that be enough?
Okay, so from what I got from Miss Edith's answer for the side effect of batimung, I think it doesn't really have a big impact of side effect to our body, like as long as we do the massage in a right way and make sure that maybe you don't have any allergic to the ingredients that Miss Edith already mentioned before. Okay, so does it answer the question? I hope it does. So next to the second question from Nur Atira, if batimung spa is done by a man who is not a grown man, whether it can still be or not recommended. So is that
Okay.
clear?
Yeah, very nice question. As I mentioned earlier before, because years ago, it's usually used or applied to the future couples as a bride and groom, and also for adult women or young women. However, nowadays, as I mentioned earlier in the first at the beginning of my presentation, um, female or male can also have this kind of treatment, because it's not only for like increasing your beautiness, but also it's really good for your health condition. So again, nowadays men or women can also have this kind of batimung treatment. It's not only exclusively for women, but it also can be applied for men as well.
Okay, so I hope it does answer the question of Nur Atira. Move to the next question from Aina. So the question is, can we add more ingredients aside from the ingredients that has been mentioned by Miss Edith?
Yeah. Okay. More ingredients. Well, I suppose this batimung ingredients already quite a lot. Okay. So a mixture of those ingredients already, if you listen to my explanation earlier, some of the other ingredients that usually added more or added as a specific ingredients, apart from the original one. We usually use galangal flowers, ilang-ilang flowers, fragrant pandan, Japanese cardamom, and also roses. If you want to put more, then for example, like roses, you want to exchange the fragrance of roses with jasmine, for example, you may do so. However, if you want to add into like 25 verbal ingredients, it will be quite a lot, and it might not give a very nice smell in again, because we mix too many ingredients. It might not be having a fresh a good aroma, but it might be even like combining all the mixtures, and then we might have like a very kind of different smell and not really nice aroma. So I believe this ritual or this kind of treatment that has been believed like years ago, we should be um, following those kind of ingredients. Even though if you want to change, just change or to add more, not to add many, but just to exchange one of the ingredients into something else. Like, for example, if you don't like roses smells, you can perhaps exchange it into jasmine smell, for example. That will be okay. Because nowadays, some of the adjustment has been made. However, because of the mixture has been passed generation to generation. So the batimung treatment itself in Kalimantan, they are still using the specific ingredients that we used years ago.
All right, so I guess that anything that is excess is not good, right? So I was just
Yes.
suggest to just follow the ingredients that has been approved safely by the researchers. Okay, so because I think we still have time, I personally have a question that I would like to ask to Miss Edith. Will that be okay?
Okay. Yes, of course.
Okay. So from what you said earlier in the slide of PowerPoint, we can clearly notice that batimung definitely has so many benefits to our body, and maybe some of us are interested to learn the technique or maybe just try the spa. So how actually we can find this detailed information from the trusted source? Is the batimung only can be found in Kalimantan, or we can just simply find in the big tourism cities such as Bali or maybe Surabaya, or maybe I wonder our major, which traditional medicine, could also teach the techniques. So Ms. Edith can answer to my question.
Okay, very nice question, Ms. Faradila. Actually, this batimung, again, as I mentioned earlier, in Indonesia, we are very famous in only several massage therapy or traditional therapy, such as Java and Bali, because these two places are like the famous places for the tourism. Am I right? So like Java Island and also Bali Island are still the common place that people or foreign people come to Indonesia. However, nowadays, some foreigner also flew to like Sumatra or Kalimantan or Sulawesi, even though those tourism area are still not as big or as many as in Java or Bali. This batimung treatment actually still not common, even though in Indonesian as well, like in Javanese people as well, we are not common with this batimung. But one place for sure that I know provide this kind of treatment is in Jakarta. Actually, I'm sorry to say, it's in Jakarta in Gaya Spa Wellness. So, like Ern mentioned, Mrs. Agnes Lorda Hutalung, she's the owner of Gaya Spa Wellness, and in that place, she provides this kind of batimung treatment as well. So as far as I know, batimung treatment was in Gaya Spa Wellness.
Okay, thank you so much. It completely answers my question. Move to the another question. We have a question from a Chinese student. Do people have different outcomes in different countries and regions?
What kind of outcome?
Maybe like the technique in different regions.
Sorry?
Do we have some specific techniques in each regions? I think we have different, like maybe spa or techniques in Indonesia.
Yeah, because in Indonesia we've got quite a lot of ethnic groups. We do have 1,000 of island, as in your quiz before. Indonesian is commonly known as 1,000 island countries. So therefore, we also have several or thousands of ethnic groups. Within these 33 provinces, each of the province also have different kind of treatment. However, for the like massage technique, basically it's similar. However, there are some specific technique which perhaps not applied in a specific treatment. For example, like yesterday, you learned about Japanese massage. We didn't use any tapotamen. Tapotamen means like a pounding technique. We didn't use that, or vibration move. We didn't use that in Japanese massage. However, in Balinese massage, we still use the tapotamen technique, not the vibration technique. So again, like before, in Batimung treatment, I only mentioned three kind of technique: leverage, massage, and friction. So the massage technique itself can be similar. However, the differences are the use of the ingredients. For example, like you learned this morning, so also is a body scrub made from different kind of ingredients. There are three types also. And yesterday, perhaps we only learned about massage in Java, but also we do have body scrub in Java, what we call lulur. And we also have the body scrub specific from Bali, what we call boreh. So this kind of body scrub needs different ingredients and usually based on each of the area. In Batimung, we use 16 kind of ingredients for the bath, for the steam, and also we use a specific fragrance for the oil, the massage oil. So again, the differences are just the ingredients that we use based on the plant or traditional plant in each of the area. But for the technique, the massage technique are similar actually. Maybe that will answer the question.
Okay, I hope it's enough to answer your question. Move to the next question from Eka. Apakah ada aturan khusus untuk Batimung Spa agar manfaat yang didapatkan lebih maksimal dan apakah Batimung Spa bisa dilakukan sehari-hari atau hanya terisi pengantin saja? I will try to translate in English. Is there any specific benefit rules so that we can have a better result? And does Batimung Spa only can be done only for the bride?
I think I have already answered like that earlier. So it's not only for bride and groom or for the future couples, but also can be applied to everyone. Adult women, young women, adult male, young gentlemen, but it has to be already not children. Okay, so it's not it cannot be done to children, but to adult specific age, so 17 years above. Okay, so it's not commonly used for children treatment, so but only for adult treatment. How many times? You can use at least like twice per week, or even if you don't have time, just once per week. So it's similar as the other treatment actually. Maximum you can have it like twice per week. That would be okay. Like every Monday and Thursday, or every Tuesday and Thursday, or whatever day that you might love to have that treatment, but only like 2 times per week or 1 times per week, not every day. Why? Because again, too much is not good. Okay, so in a specific amount will be beneficial to our body.
All right, so I think the answer is pretty clear. I think we still have 10 minutes left, so we will just discuss the last question. I would like to ask about Batimung steps. As Miss Edith mentioned before, one of the Batimung stage. Can you tell me what type of body steam is used in Batimung? Is it similar to a sauna?
Yeah. It's not really like sauna. If you imagine the sauna place, it's quite different. Like the sauna place, usually we enter like a specific room with the sauna room. So it's not like that. This is still a traditional process or traditional way of having this treatment. So the Patimun body steam process, we usually mix all the ingredients that we use, and then we boil all those ingredients, and the client will sit on a specific chair, and those steam from those boiling herbal water were put under the seat, and then the client will be wrapped by a clothes, and in order to get the evaporate steam from the herbal steamer. Can you imagine that? That's why I told you before, we couldn't do any workshop or making videos because the client should not use any clothes in order to get this body steam process.
Right, that is very interesting about sauna. Maybe we should also discuss about sauna in another opportunity, right? So if there's no more question, and that would become the end of our question and answer session. If you still have any further questions, feel free to contact our committee so that they will give you access to our speaker. And I would like also thank to Miss Edith for sharing such a valuable insights and introduction of the spine beauty treatment with us of Patimun. We are also grateful that you could be with us today to share your knowledge and on this important topic so that we can learn a lot from your presentation. Additionally, we would also like to express our acknowledgement for sharing our topic today. So there will be a certificate that would become a symbol of our appreciation for the time, expertise, and dedication in advancing our knowledge today. So ladies and gentlemen, please give a lovely reaction and applause emoji to Miss Edith Fidemederica Purukito for her remarkable presentation. Thank you so much, Miss Edith. And we will look forward to having you the opportunity in the next event anytime soon.
We'll be gladly to have you all again.
Yeah, okay. So moreover, we would also like to invite all participants to actively engage in this culture exchange event. To do so, maybe the committee should share the screen of a resume contest. All right, so we have an exciting assignment for you. So we would like to acknowledge you to share your reflections, experience, and newfound knowledge on Instagram using our event hashtag. And for those who has the most creative and insightful post will be rewarded by us in the last day, which is the day 4 of our event. So here are some guidelines of our creative resume contest. So the participants make a creative resume in the form of posters, graphic designs, etc., containing material about Geratih. The topic that is included is free about Geratih material from day 1 to day 3. Posters must include the UNER logo, AGE logo, and Geratih logo, which can be accessed through the link below. Creative resume can be uploaded on a personal Instagram platform in the form of a feed post, and don't forget to mention at Geratih 2023 and also at Batra UNER. So the caption is a brief explanation of the poster and must include the title Geratih, Get to Know about Indonesian and Cross-Cultural Heritage, and also you need to add the hashtag Geratih 2023, hashtag Batra UNER, and also hashtag UNER. And the deadline for resume upload would be September 23rd, 2023 at 12 a.m. The best resume will get attractive rewards, at the closing of Geratih on September 24th, 2023. So make your best resume and we are waiting for you on Instagram Geratih. So what are you waiting for? So go screenshot these guidelines and be our winner of our contest. And I would like to remind all of the participants to fill in the online attendance sheet. The link is already posted in the chat box. We will also be handing out certificates of participation once you filled out the attendance form. So as we came to the end of our webinar, we would like also to invite you to turn on your camera and have the last photo session virtually with us on the day 2 of Get to Know About Indonesian and Cross-Cultural Heritage. All right, so I suppose the committee is ready to take a picture. So I'm going to start on the first screen. On the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3, smile. All right, move on the second screen. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, move on the third screen. 1, 2, and 3. Move on the fourth screen. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much for your participation. Before we say goodbye, I would like to take a moment to thank our committees, speakers, the audience for their participation and interest in day 2 of Get to Know About Indonesian and Cross-Cultural Heritage Geratih. We genuinely hope that the information that has been presented earlier will be beneficial to all of us. I also would like to apologize if there are any unpleasant or mistaken words from us. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope to see you again anytime soon. Bye-bye.